singer-songwriter Anne-Marie collaborates with two foreign artists, Swedish duo Neiked and American rapper Latto, for her brand new single. I Just Called is an upbeat track that includes an interpolation of Stevie Wonder's classic hit song, I Just Called to Say I Love You. And I got to speak to Anne-Marie, and she shared her experience writing and recording this song and how excited she is to be back on tour to perform once again for her fans around the world.
Well, I have been waiting for this moment to be out the other end of it. I think that it was definitely a struggle. I definitely didn't like not being able to travel and see people in real life and hug people. So I'm really excited to be able to figure out when to come back to Asia and tour and do shows and see people in real life.
Yeah, I mean, you actually said how much you loved touring and performing, and that's really your most favorite, and what you missed most of all, not being able to do that. And now here you are touring like crazy.
Oh, yeah. I just basically said yes to every opportunity I got. When this year came about and they were like, right, festivals are back, touring is back, I was like, yes to everything, because it's really, I think it's beyond me being on stage. I think for me, it's the most beautiful thing, looking out into a crowd and seeing people together again. I think that it makes me emotional every time I walk out on stage. So yeah, I'm excited for that all to happen again. And it was, I mean, a very self-reflecting time during the pandemic. I think a lot of us have learned a lot from that. And I definitely did. And I've been doing therapy, still do therapy. I recorded the new song in my living room as well back then. Really? So yeah, it happened back then. And it's been reworked with Neiked, and it's weird to see and amazing to see the growth of it all, and how everything changes. But
how long did that song take? I mean, from when you conceptualized, I mean, you just listen to Stevie Wonder's song and say, wait a minute, I think I could play with this song, and actually, this timeless classic type song, but yet it has a totally opposite meaning.
Yeah. I think that it was really cool to be able to take such a classic and put it in a way that feels Anne-Marie. So yeah, hopefully everyone likes it. I really love it. As soon as I recorded it, I said to everyone, this needs to come out in the summer, because it feels like such a summer song. And then when Neiked took it and made it even more summer, I was like, let's go. And then Latto did the verse, and I was like, she's amazing. Let's just go with it. So yeah, it's been a really fun journey watching it and collaborating with people. I love collaboration.
I mean, but tell me a little bit about the sound and how it differs maybe from your songs in therapy.
Yeah, I basically, when I recorded this, it was maybe like nearly 2 years ago in my living room, and it didn't sound like how it does now. It was a completely different sound. It was similar to Friends and similar to all of the music I was making, and then when Neiked took it, they put their spin on it. So that's when the direction changed. But because it's a collaboration, I feel like stuff, because I love the idea of different people coming together on one song, and there's 3 of us on this. So I loved it. I loved the process, and they made it sound really fun, even though it's quite the opposite meaning behind the tune.
Okay, so do you have any other songs that you recorded in your living room that's just sitting there waiting to come out? I mean, do let us know.
Hundreds, honestly. But I've been writing a lot of new stuff recently, this side of the year. I think when I got into the new year, I felt really different to how I'd ever felt before as a human being, like going through therapy and all that stuff. You learn so much about yourself, and I can't help but my music changed when I changed. So I've been writing loads, and it's really exciting, and we're working towards an album, and it's very different to therapy, because therapy was very calm and understanding, and I'm in a different place now. And yeah, I'm excited, and I'm gonna tour, and I'm gonna sing to people. I'm gonna do everything I can to travel around the world again, and put music out.
Tell me a little bit more, since you mentioned it, a little bit more about where you're at. I mean, you know, how different is different? Just tell me a little bit more about that, if you don't mind.
So I feel like in my first album, Speak Your Mind, I was a very angry person, and
I'm sorry, I can't imagine you angry. I mean, you just keep smiling and giggling. I mean, how can Anne-Marie ever be angry?
Well, this is the thing, yeah, because on the outside, I was happy and I was smiling, but on the inside, it was like I was hurting and I was in pain and I was struggling with things, and I didn't know how to. I didn't understand how to deal with that. So when I was writing music back then, it was very underlyingly angry and struggling. And then I went through therapy, and I got very calm and logical, and you know, all of that stuff. And I've come out the other end. I still do therapy now every week, but I come out the other end, and I was like, the first version of me, the angry version who's very quick to react to things or very impatient and all this stuff, I still like parts of me that who I was then. And then with therapy and becoming this person, I like stuff that I've become there, but I like stuff from here as well. So I've kind of blended the two, and I'm now this person.
You have collaborated with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I am the third version of myself in my life so far. And I think the music is going to reflect that. And I think the most important part is that I'm just being me. And that's okay to be angry. And it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to be happy. And it's okay to be all these things, actually. It's not bad to feel bad emotions, you know, and it's not bad to feel good emotions. So I think that taking parts of me who I've been into a new place is where my music is at. So it's very crazy.
Definitely. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with us. And of course, we look forward, as you said, see you here in Asia. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.